Hi, I'm Jim Luke, the mayor of Picayune. What an honor it is to serve. I'm so humbled that you've given me the opportunity to serve the community I grew up in. We're working hard with a great team of people. We have Annabelle's Turnage in Precinct 1. We have in Precinct 2, we have Lynn Bogan Bumpers. In Precinct 3, we have Councilwoman Jan Miller Stevens. And Precinct 4, we have Larry Breland. And in Precinct 5, we have Frank Ford, Councilman Frank Ford. We're so glad to serve you, the community we all love so much. It's been a great start. We started in 2021 as your new mayor and council, and we pledged to the citizens of this city that we would be transparent and open. And we kicked it off in our first council meeting by having live stream for the first time, where people can sit at home and watch the council meetings. There may be meetings that they can't attend or they're working late. We want to involve everybody in our council meetings. And so for that reason, we elected a live feed. The first few months that we were in office, it was an honor and a pleasure to go out into the community. We wanted to hear the community's voice. We want to keep our finger on the pulse of the community. What do you want for your city? And we wanted them to be part of the vision. And we spoke to homeowners association, we spoke to churches, we spoke at neighborhood barbecues, we spoke at town meetings right here at City Hall. We opened it up where we could move out and see what the issues and concerns of you, the citizens of our community, and what you see Picayune 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road. And we heard your voice loud and clear. And so we put that vision and had many, many meetings to see how we accomplished the goals. I can tell you that we're excited to kick off in 2022 Friendship Park. Friendship Park, we were able to secure a grant for $1.9 million to completely renovate and add to or update Friendship Park. The updating of Friendship Park is a great accomplishment. It's been a team effort. It's been a team with the community, our legislators, and everyone involved raising money to make the park for generations to come. We heard your voice loud and clear. You wanted things for our children and our children's children for the future. In the beginning of 2022, we had the groundbreaking and dedication of the new Kids Kingdom, and a $660,000 project that will be for all kids. We want special needs. We want all children to be able to play in this park, united together. And this park is a premier park with parts of it a lifetime warranty. It'll be here for many years to come. And we had the groundbreaking, and the groundbreaking was very well attended by you, the citizens. And we hopefully by mid-year in 2022, the kids are out there playing on that playground. It'll have its own stage. We're adding 2 sets of bathrooms to the park. We're adding synthetic artificial turf to the ball fields, additional parking, additional tennis courts, and plans for the future for much improvement for our soccer players. Again, we heard your voice, and your voice said, hey, we want premier soccer fields, and we're going to be working toward that goal as well. We're working hard not only at Friendship Park, but we're looking at all of our parks. We're constantly assessing how we can improve other parks. We're bringing in new playground equipment. There are parks that did not have restrooms at them, and we're placing restrooms in those parks and making them user-friendly for our public. Our neighborhood parks are just as important to us as all our other parks. Other things that we plan on for the future, the next 3 years, we will be opening up our exits. We're excited about adopting our exits. We're cleaning up our exits. We're beautifying our exits. We're going to put additional signage at our exits. We want the first impression of Picayune to start when you're driving down that interstate and you look up over at a beautiful landscape with a Welcome to Picayune sign, New South, Old Charm. We want you to get off and stay a while. Our exits are the beginning point for that. And so we're working hard to adopt our exits where we can landscape them and really make them beautiful for our citizens and visitors. Our plans for the future is to have 2 dog parks. We saw where people were having to go to other cities to take the dogs to a dog park, other cities to play on playgrounds. We want you to be able to stay at home and do that right here. Crosby Commons, probably one of the greatest things that's happened. We all know where Crosby Commons is, located on Goodyear Boulevard. It's a premier park in Mississippi. We're proud of it, and we're looking for ways to expand that park even more and to enhance it even more for the future and the future generations that will come and utilize that park. We have great schools. We have great personnel working in our schools. This is just a great community to raise a family in. Many of us grew up here, and we like that bedroom community. If we want to go to New Orleans or Gulf Coast or Hattiesburg, we're only 45 minutes to an hour away. So we have a safe community here. We have an accredited police department, a fantastic fire department. We've really got a great city. All our roads have been recently paved, and it's a great place to raise a family and a lot of quality of life here planned for the future. One thing that I'm especially proud of, we're working hard on economic development. I mean, folks here want to be able to find a job here. I know that a lot of people work out of town. We want you to be able to have a job here. We want to grow our community, but we want to grow it in a very smart way, I say. This is a community we don't want to be. I've heard people say, well, we can make it bigger and make it like some big cities. That's not for Picayune. Picayune, I think the people that grew up here love Picayune, the safe community we've always enjoyed, the family-oriented atmosphere that we have here, and the great schools. I think that as citizens want to grow it because we know it needs to grow, but we want to do it in a very constructive and smart way. I'm especially proud of our football team. This past year, our football team was the state champs. And we had one of the greatest celebrations in Picayune at Crosby Common, where we invited the whole city out to celebrate being the state champs in Picayune in football. It looks very promising for the future, our football team and our other sports teams. We have swim teams, we have tennis teams. We have a great sports program here in Picayune. The school is very good academically, you know, and it's a safe school. We have plans for a new public safety complex in our city. Our police department is growing, and we have new needs for the future. Soon, we will announce plans to build a new public safety center here. We've also brought on board a commissioner of public safety. Public safety is our priority for the future here. And we're committing a new police department. We pay our officers more than we ever have. We retain the good officers that we have, and we're proud of that. And we have a commissioner of public safety, one of the first in Mississippi, that will be working with our fire chief and our police chief to be sure that we have the correct equipment, the training that we need to be the best. One thing that I also would like to mention is we're working on, soon we will begin putting a new face on the historic City Hall. We have one of the most beautiful city halls in the state of Mississippi here. but we have to preserve our heritage. We want to preserve our heritage, and we will be working hard on the historic City Hall to sandblast it, to paint it, to upgrade it, and all the while keeping the character of City Hall. We celebrate our veterans here. We have a great Veterans Memorial in front of City Hall. We support our veterans very much here in Picayune, Mississippi, and our veterans support our community, and we're proud of that fact. I'm especially proud of all the business openings since we came into office. I've cut many ribbons the first year. Businesses coming to Picayune, they're looking at Picayune, they're calling Picayune. And I would like to offer myself as the mayor of Picayune, anytime you want to visit here, look around here, maybe retire here, call the mayor and I'll be glad, or call any of our council members, they'd be glad to show you around. We have some great realtors here in Picayune, very knowledgeable of our city. And so if you want to take a windshield tour and visit the town, give us a call. Picayune is open for business. We will continue to update you throughout the coming years like you've never been updated before. We're constantly putting things out on the City Hall Facebook page, trying to keep people informed. We want people to be able to call and ask questions and stay informed about their city government. One thing that we did as we were campaigning, we put a special emphasis on our youth. We believe that our youth have a vision too for their future in Picayune, and we will soon be starting a mayor's youth council, whereby our council will nominate people. Myself, I'll be nominating people from our local schools to let us know what their vision is for the future and involve them in the city government. In closing, I would just like to say thank you for allowing us to serve you. Myself and my administration believe in a united Picayune. Working together works. I'm thankful that we live in a community that supports city government like we do. We're working hard together, and I think we are poised as a city to move forward in quality of life, economic development, working in our parks, improving our infrastructure. We're going to continue to keep an ear open to the public and the taxpayers, and we encourage your comments. We encourage you to send your questions in. Meet with us. Well, we're proud to meet with you at any time and have whatever discussions you want about the future of Picayune. Have a blessed day.